I mean, at the end of the day, like the barometer for me was always, are you hitting 300? That was how I measured it all the time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
come hell or high water, nothing else mattered. I just want to hit 300. And when I wasn't hitting 300, like I remember coming back from my freshman year Florida trip, I was hitting 262, which is like 7 for 27 or something like that. And I was having a panic attack. I was like, oh my God, hitting 270. Like,
Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this because we both know Springer and Springer's whole thing, batting average is the devil. I want to know what that number did to you in terms of focus and in terms of concentration and compete, and why did that number do those things versus them just being there naturally? For me, batting 300 meant something to me,
yeah,
but it's not that I wasn't focused all the time, but seeing that number, like if I know I'm looking at my numbers and I'm like, if I go 2 for 5 and 1 for 4, there's my 300. It's not that you're not trying the other at bats and you always want to get higher. I think it gets really dangerous when you're going downward, when you're
right.
not when you're fighting to not go to 220 and you see it go down every day. That's when it gets scary. But for me, the number was always motivating and positive,
Yeah.
not
Well,
the other way around.
and for the most part too, when you start to recognize how in reach it is all the time, like all the time. And when I say that, I mean until you have 300 at bats or 350 or 400 at bats. If you're hitting, like say you're hitting 260 through 150 at bats, you're literally a good series away. Like one really good series, two really good series away. Like I would venture to say you had 150 ABs, 45 for 150 is 300, right? 45 for 150. So let's
You're doing
say
the imaginary numbers thing, drive me crazy. But keep going.
45 for 150 is 3. But this is how my mind works. Literally, that's why I'm so aware of it. 45 for 150 is 300. 37 for 150. I think that's right. Yeah, 37 for 150.
37.5.
37.5 for 150 is 250, right? Like think about that. That's 7 hits.
Yeah.
So now if I'm chasing in the next 50 at bats, I need to get to 60, right? Total. I need to go 23 for 50. It's like a good week, good 2 weeks, you know? I mean, it's just like that to me always gave me hope because I know that when I get right, I shouldn't ever make outs. Like, I shouldn't ever make outs, like, unless they're hard or on my terms. So that
I
always,
love that for outs on my terms where the pitcher knows that they didn't get you out. They didn't win the battle. I love
yeah.
that.